I don't know off the top of my head.
Hit got it.
It's me being on the street.
Yep, hit got it. Now, what Brother Mathis is saying is something that happens sometimes. You'll see the YouTube video pop up.
Mhm.
We're not sharing the YouTube video. The YouTube video is only what we do here, streamed online. Hit no thanks, whatever. Two things can happen. I prefer you just close it out. If you want to just make sure that things are running in the background, you can keep it there.
Mhm.
I usually close
We're
it
not
out because
sharing
sometimes
the
it'll
YouTube
come
video. The
and the
YouTube
volume
video
is
is
only what we do
on.
here, streamed online.
Mm.
If the volume is on, you have to silence that volume. Two things can happen. Oops. I prefer you just silence that volume if you keep that up. Otherwise, the echo will happen.
Yeah, so close out YouTube.
You'll be like,
video.
why am I hearing this echo, echo, echo?
It's
It's
the
because
YouTube
both are
video is
playing.
running. Okay.
Right. So you're playing it
close
through
out-
the TV and it's playing through here. So I typically just close it out. I silenced it, put it on mute,
Mhm.
or you can close it. The big idea is if I close it or if I mute it, the thing is I'm at the slideshow. Okay.
Okay.
Now I hit slideshow. I sometimes have to do it again because it took me out of it because it went to YouTube.
Yeah.
It doesn't always do that, but if it does, hit slideshow again.
Okay. So if you see that it came out of it, then just start it
Yeah.
over.
Turn the TV on. And there you go.
Okay.
Here.
The mouse is how you move it to
Okay.
the next.
And then
slide.
To change it.
Or
slide.
you use it, if you're up here, you just click the button and the mouse.
Now
So you
this,
have to reach over.
this right here, you close it out. Did you want full view of the who's preaching? That's what you do. And you want to
Give
go
me a
back
second.
to.
Give me a second.
Sorry.
So if, huh?
I need the keys to unlock it.
Oh. So when you hit stop share, YouTube is still running. The camera is still picking it up.
Mhm.
You're just not viewing the screen.
The
You're not,
slideshow.
you're not viewing the slideshow,
Okay,
but you are still viewing the camera.
yeah.
If you ever want to get back to the slideshow, you still have to go to share screen at the bottom. Click, just, it's already there, but you gotta click on it.
And then hit share.
Share will automatically brighten,
Okay,
then you hit share. So that's how you go in and out of share, but you don't stop the video. Right? You don't want to like exit or leave until the very end of the service. So what do I mean by that? At the end of the service, right here, I'm not just stopping share, I'm stopping everything, right?
mhm.
So I go to more, scroll down, I go to end.
Oh, okay.
Then it's gonna ask in the meeting for you or in the meeting for everyone. So click that end.
Well, before we do that,
Oh.
how do you do when in YouTube, you're seeing the slideshow, but then there's the little box in the corner of the
That just
person?
means you're working
How
on,
do you
there's
do
something
that?
on the screen.
How do you do that? Is that something that you do? You know what I'm talking about?
If
No.
it just means that like maybe we drop down the box, right? Or maybe we click this and so you're watching YouTube and it's like this blank spot like that. That means that that is up on this screen, but on YouTube, when you're looking at it, it just looks like a blank box.
No, it's not that.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find it. Sure, I can find it. Oh, they have tags. Okay, cool.
See that, you saw that box in the middle?
No. What, this? No, oh, doggone it, just this. That.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
this
just
is
the
showing,
camera.
but then how do you do that where it's showing both? When it's showing
It
the camera
automatically
and the
does.
screen. Oh, it does it by itself.
Yes,
Oh,
because we have it on camera view and slideshow view.
Okay.
So
all right,
it's in the it's in the settings.
Okay, I just
Okay,
wanted to make sure
so-
it wasn't something I need to do for it to do that.
No, it does that automatically.
Okay,
You saw the screen right here?
She's talking about the little screen that pops up at the
the little
top.
screen that pops up in the corner,
It shows the
when you're-
person who's.
but it only shows it on YouTube. It doesn't show it here.
That's correct.
Okay, all right. I just
That's
want
what,
to make sure it wasn't something I needed to do for it to do that. All right, it does it automatically.
that's
Okay.
when that's when the audience are reading from the screen. That's when it's small usually.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You
right.
understand what I just said?
No.
As we're going through the service, we keep the screen share up. So let's
Yeah.
say you do prayer, you're doing opening prayer, you're doing an opening song, you're doing children's story. We keep the share screen up until the sermon comes.
And then at the sermon,
At the
Is when-
sermon, we stop sharing so that you can see the
it would stop
person
share it, so
speaking
it's the full screen.
in the full screen.
Okay,
But what happens is, once you hit stop share, sometimes it may not always be blown up like that. It may come like this.
yeah,
You just have to enlarge it.
just go there and make it bigger. Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes you think, I don't know, depending how far you may not be able to see that thing, so you have to do that again.
Where, huh?
Let's minimize it, I guess.
Yeah,
No,
no, don't minimize
wanna
it.
just-
Just,
yeah.
yeah, there you go.
So I guess you can hit the. just
Double
hit
click
yeah,
it.
yeah, double click, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it brings it bigger. All right, so now you see how this is on? Oh, sorry, you see this red button? The end, that means it's still streaming. All right,
mhm,
it's still streaming, still picking up through the camera. Brother Mathis is still there. Even now, because we're streaming, so he's on there right now.
Yeah.
We'll have to go back and edit it or delete it later,
Yeah.
whatever. But if you wanted to go back, so he's done speaking, Brother Mathis is done preaching. And then you're like, okay, well, we got closing song and benediction. You go back to the screen share,
mhm.
you bring it up and you go to that next slide, right? Which would be the benedict, like
Mhm.
the benediction and or last song benediction or whatever. Anyway, after everything is done, right? You go up there, go to more. It's not the stop share. We're going over here to the more.
Mhm.
We're going down here to end.
I hit escape.
Mhm.
That's how I do now. Hit escape and see what it does.
Well, if you hit escape, it's gonna stop the screen share, but YouTube is still running.
Well, you know, it tells you, you hit it.
Oh, okay. Let's put it up here.
You're not doing.
Um,
I usually close out this.
I don't know, maybe,
Okay.
but what I would prefer to do is just go over here.
Go to more and end.
Again, that's just stopping the screen share, but it's not
See-
stopping the video.